Sha'ar HaGai in Hebrew, or Bab al-Wad in Arabic, lit.Gate of the Valley in both languages, is a point on the Tel Aviv-Jerusalem highway, 23 kilometers from Jerusalem, where the road begins to ascend through a deep valley flanked by steep rocky slopes, named in Arabic Wadi Ali. Late Ottoman period, the Jaffa-Jerusalem road was initially made accessible for wheeled vehicles by the Ottomans in 1867 and since then served as the main highway to Jerusalem, favored over more topographically convenient routes such as Route 443, known since biblical times as the Ascent of Beth Horon. The journey from Jaffa to Jerusalem was reduced, thanks to this upgrade, from 3 to 2 days, and Bab al-Wad became the one place where travelers had to stop for the night. For this purpose, the Ottomans built there an inner caravanserai, used soon after, in 1869, the year of the inauguration of the Suez Canal, by traveling royalty taking a detour to Jerusalem such as Franz Joseph I of Austria-Hungary, the future British King Edward VII and the future German Emperor Frederick III. In 1898 it was used again by German Emperor Wilhelm II and his wife Augusta Victoria. The largest bell for the Church of the Augusta Victoria Foundation, initiated during the 1898 visit and built between 1907 and 1910, weighed 6 tons and required that the road be widened and paved. 1947–1948 War. During the 1947–48 Civil War in Mandatory Palestine and into the 1948 Arab-Israeli War, this area and the nearby police fort at Litron saw fierce fighting between Arab forces and Jewish convoys on the way to blockaded Jerusalem. Bab al-Wad changed hands between the so-called Arab Liberation Army supported by Arab irregulars and Jewish Palmach and Haganah units, until April 20, 1948, when the Arabs recaptured the heights around Bab al-Wad, closing off the Tel Aviv-Jerusalem road. For mid-May 1948 on the fort at Litron, only 2 kilometers west of Bab al-Wad, was held by the very efficient, British-trained and commanded Army of Transjordan, the so-called Arab Legion. The Palmach's 10th Brigade under the command of Lt. Col. Yitzhak Rabin, future Prime Minister of Israel, managed to capture Bab al-Wad itself, but the road section west of it, controlled from Litron, remained in Jordanian hands until 1967, cutting off this main access route to Jerusalem. In order to bypass the Arab-held bottleneck, the Israelis constructed the so-called Burma Road, named after the famous World War II road into China. This very steep bypass road was in use during the first crucial part of the war, being replaced after just 6 months by a longer but safer detour route. After the 1967 Arab-Israeli War, when the Litron area was captured by Israel, the main Tel Aviv-Jerusalem highway was once again constructed on the shortest route past Litron and Sha'ar HaGai. Today's already 4-lane wide Highway 1 is currently being widened due to increasing traffic, by further carving into the slopes of the Wadi Ali Gorge. War memorials. To this day, the remains of armored cars that belonged to Jewish convoys and were destroyed during the 1948 war are lining the route as a memorial to the war dead. In a park south of the main road is the Maha Memorial Monument, which commemorates the California 4,000 Jewish and non-Jewish military volunteers who came from abroad to help with the creation of the Jewish state in 1947–48, of which 119 lost their lives during the war. Song. The battles of 1948 were commemorated by a Hebrew song, al-Wad, with words by Chaim Guri and music by Shmuel Feshko. The song has been performed by numerous famous Israeli singers, such as Yafa Yarkoni, Shoshana Damari, Shlomo Gronach, and Hale Scott. The song has 4 verses, with the 4th verse spoken before the final chorus. Here I walk silently and I remember them, every single one. Here we fought is together over cliffs and boulders. Here we were to one family. al-Wad forever to remember our names. As convoys broke through to the city, on the roadsides lie our dead. The iron hulk as silent as my comrade.